That's an issue. I got a really good deal for like $30. And I was taking them out to eat, and they're in the chicken nugget kids meal room. Kids are like, oh, noodles are noodles. We'll go back home if you guys want that.
Very true.
They made a lot of money. We just go back and 25 cents worth of noodles.
That's right.
But we went to the Waffle House, and they had, we could have waffles, and I asked the lady, I don't really like to eat breakfast that much, you know, like, what do you, what's good here? She's like, well, we have, I see you have like chicken and pork chops. What do you, what's good here? She's like, so there were two other customers in the Waffle House yesterday, and it felt like there was two people at the outlet. It was like, everywhere I went was like deserted and haunted, it felt like. So I asked her, I think you should try the pork chops. I'm like, pork chops? They weren't like breaded or fried pork chops, because I'm used to like shake and bake at home. I got these pork chops. I said at the end, I said, you're right about those pork chops. They were seasoned perfectly. They weren't dry. I mean, these are the best pork chops I had in a long time. At the Waffle House.
That's funny, huh?
My one complaint about the Waffle House is it's just everything's a layer of grease.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, I hadn't been to the Waffle House in 15 years, at least.
And I don't just mean the food, I mean tables, the menus, the silverware, like drinks, that it just.
Last time I was in there was a very, very, very busy time during like holiday shopping.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, but on a dreary Thursday.
Surprised we don't have one closer in Pittsburgh. I mean, it would crush.
I don't know how well it would do. I mean, it's so popular in like Alabama. They're every corner. Well, we have diners here, or diner style restaurants that people don't want to go to anyway. What happened? Like King's is gone. You know what I mean?
You know, I worked at King's for 13 years.
Wow. Which one did you work at?
The one in Monroeville.
Okay.
I live in Turtle Creek.
Okay.
So now they put in a new Mexican.
Not the one on 48 at 30. Are you talking about that one?
No, on Northern Pike.
Oh, I know where that was. Yeah.
And now that's a Mexican restaurant. It is the best Mexican I've ever eaten. Now, I can eat Mexican every day.
Me too.
But it's different. Like most Mexican restaurants, I swear, they get their rice from the same place, their cheese from the same, you know, this place.
What's it called? Do they have one in Washington? Because that's the one I go to. And do they have tableside guacamole that they have?
Yes!
That's the one, yeah. It's a chain. Small chain. Excellent.
Good.
The one at Trinity Point.
See?
That's the one I go to. Plaza Azteca. Yeah,
That is a
that's it.
step.
It's definitely higher end, yeah, than any of the
Yeah,
other
than the
local
normal.
joints.
And I like, what's that popular one?
I like
El
Old
Campesino.
Mexico and Campesino, I like them all, but they're all about the same.
The same.
This is
I agree.
homemade guacamole, and they have this thing called it's like a mocha latte or something. It's basically a fajita, but it's all kind of meats and vegetables served in this flaming stone bowl. It's a sizzling bowl.
No way.
It's kind of like fajitas, but it's like this huge thing.
Sounds good.
Oh, we got
Mocha latte. I forget what it's called.
Sounds really
I
good.
love that. I always get the.
It's like 35. It was like when I was like the most expensive thing. I was like,
That's what
I'm gonna get a takeout. I'm gonna take half of it home anyway.
I always get the, what are those, you know, the chicken and the meat, they're just rolled in the, what's the word?
Like flautas?
Not tacos, but, not burritos, but.
Enchiladas?
Yes. But they have those chipotle cheese sauce.
Delicious.
Literally to die for.
Yeah, I like that place. That's one of the only. Some members of our family don't like anything like Mexican food or some Chinese food, but they like that.
For Sunday brunches, I can have scrambled eggs, breakfast casserole, bacon, sausage patties, cheesy potatoes, French toast, chocolate chip pancakes, biscuits and gravy, rigatoni, chicken stir fry, Road fruit salad, tossed salad, and assorted desserts for $23.95. Kids under 10, $10.95. That's not bad. I don't know if I went there. There's so much food there.
That's it, I can't for lunch, or for breakfast and lunch,
Breakfast,
I cannot eat a lot.
Mm.
You know, when you work,
They
Oh,
serve
30
wow.
years.
9 to 2
you don't
is
eat a
what
lot.
they're serving.
Yum.
I can't eat when I'm working.
Right.
I just enough to hungry.
Good job, yep.
Then come dinner,
Yeah, I think it's 9 to 2, they said.
we're going to, Red Robin, because they have a $10.99, so I get like a double cheeseburger, fries and a drink. So for $20, $22 a tip.
Yeah, we, a lot of places like that are doing that, and
They have to.
they have to, and they should.
And they should, I agree.
And because I'm not, I mean,
Especially when you have
Hello.
2 kids.
That's it.
There's 4
Hello.
oh, he went
You know.
to, he went to Chick-fil-A, and it was $48,
Uh-huh.
and one of us didn't get food.
That would have been very upsetting. Yep.
And we, no, not because we
No.
ordered it.
I know what you
3
mean. It's
people
very
ordered
upsetting,
it,
is it not?
and it was $48.
Wow.
Yep, it's very
Which is the
upsetting.
way it is.
Well, I just went to Sheetz this
Terrible.
morning, I got breakfast, and I got large coffee, and I got a protein bar, and that's it. It was 13. The Sheetz. Are you kidding?
It's not bad. But I mean, you aren't sitting down eating anywhere either. You know what I mean? That's the thing, yeah. It's just crazy.
If you wanna have good food, is where I'll tell you what. It's a trick restaurant. It's called Palmyra in the Village. It's a Middle Eastern Mediterranean restaurant, Mediterranean. And they have, you know how when you go and get gyros, it's like fake gyro meat, and they shave it.
Right.
Okay, it's like yeah. This Palmyra place is in the mall, has real meat stacked,
Hi.
and they're shaving it off the thing, like
Right.
stacked, real
That sounds
shawarma.
good, yep.
Real, 3 different kinds of rice to pick from, and they have falafel and the whole thing, they make these shawarmas. And we went there one time when they were kind of newer. We liked the food so much, we called them and said, can you do catering? They're like, oh yeah, we'll do catering. So we called them up, they catered one of our parties.
That's nice.
I just went to the mall and picked the stuff up. He came out the side door
Yeah.
and brought the trays out, and it was rice, already made chicken shawarmas, already rolled up, falafel platters made, and something else, and vegetables. And it was very, very reasonably priced.
Right.
But all of my neighbors still like, oh, remember when you had that food
Right.
for that party? That was so good. Where did you get the idea? I said, "Really?" All kind of international weird stuff all
Right.
the time. You never know. So I was finishing up at the mall. Brought my wife the shawarma from home. Brought home, and she's like, oh. And I was talking to the lady. I was like, oh yeah, you guys, this food's so excellent. And because they have cheesesteak, they have
Yeah, right.
Hi.
a $25 half a
Yeah.
pizza
Right.
or whatever, it's just sitting there, whatever they got. But that's what I eat at the mall, that's what we get. Let's go right up to there. Palmyra.
I've never had shawarma.
It's right next to Red Robin, you can't it's right next.
Well, I live in, like I said, in Monroeville, so I don't even know where you are.
In Southville.
I know they, speaking of malls, you know, Walmart bought Monroeville, that whole property. They are in 2027, they're gonna start tearing the whole thing down, and they told the businesses that are around there, because it's built, and it's a lot of businesses, that they don't have to pay rent from now until then, because they want them to save money so they can find a new place to be, and they don't want them in that. And we're mad, because there's a Robin, there's a bookstore, you know, Barnes and Noble.
A home store, and there's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
it
little,
is
that's out of
upsetting.
the property, right,
Yeah.
that's a little bit further out, but the
But it is
actual property
upsetting.
itself. And there's a wonderful, movie theater there, I think that movie theater, I would be shocked if that movie.
What's going, I saw they were doing construction last time I went to Monroeville, where that Don Pablo's was. What's gonna be there?
On Pablo. Oh, I didn't know, I haven't been over there for a while.
Yeah.
I loved Don Pablo's. We
When
cried
Chi
when they
Chi's closed, it was the that was the
Right,
only
right.
thing.
Yes.
Chi
Right.
Chi's or
And they had
Chili's
Taco
or-
Tuesdays, as many tacos as you, and their meat was so good. Oh, yeah, I don't have to go over there and find out.
I was there about a month ago and they were working on the building.
Go to the copies I did yesterday. Right.
Oh, look at
Like
that.
I get around everywhere. I go
Literally.
all over the place.
Literally, you do. Well, my husband likes toys, he collects toys too. He likes those seventies games, sixties games, like Kerplunk,
Oh,
original, not the plastic ones they have today. And Sub Hunt, and games like that, and he
Yeah.
collects the little cards and, so he's always fun.
I like when we go out and about, we're always in different areas of town. In the east, I was in Washington just because I wanted to go,
Yeah.
for no reason. Sometimes I'm in Monroeville, sometimes I'm out, who knows where.
I'm very disappointed in Monroeville because, that's where we shop, that's what we have over there. And they don't have a lot of things that are in other parts of the city, and it's smaller, like, for example, Joann's isn't there anymore.
Right.
But that was considered a smaller store. If you go out to the one in Greensburg, it was twice as big. It's, the one here is probably about the size of the one in Monroeville, maybe the Monroeville's a little bit bigger. But I don't understand that, I'm like, and the only thing I can figure is, do you know what SOLA is? They have, what they do is you walk in and they have cubicles, so if you cut hair, you can rent one of those, and there's a chair and a sink and all that, And I looked into it like 10 years ago, because I needed like space or something. And it was like $1,500 a month just for the cubicle.
Oh.
And I was like, I think what's hurting Monroeville is the extreme, the rent must be insane. But we don't, because we're not pulling things in. It's just, that's why I'm upset about the Monroeville Mall. If the bookstore goes, if Red Robin goes, we're gonna have to drive down to the waterfront.
I was just at Robinson Hall.
Yeah.
They're all printing, like, they have Walbro, they're flip-flops. And they lost that shutters.
Why?
And business, it's just business. I mean, I've been in a lot of malls recently. I was in Westmoreland right before holiday.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything's on life support now. I mean, being at the outlets, I mean, yeah, the weather's not that great, and it was a Thursday night, it was 6 o'clock, but,
Well, people were getting laid off of them, right? I mean, people, or they're afraid. They're afraid that they're going to get, so they're not spending money. That's what I've seen. Although I will tell you, I found a Keurig that's for one person. It grinds the beans into the K-cup, and then you can make fresh coffee, but you can do it for one person, not a pot.
Oh, that's good.
So that was a new machine. I paid $100 for it on sale. I looked at it again, no, 2 years ago. I looked at it again because I thought, I love it so much, I want to buy it again in case this one goes. It was $200. That doubled in 2 years. So I kept watching around Christmas, and then it went down, and I got it for $120. And I thought, that's still 20%, but it's. Wages are not rising with inflation.
Hello.
Normally they do. I was listening to the economist, he said that's normally what happens. But he said
Hi.
for some reason that's not happening. AI.
I think that when I worked as you could, there were families, the dads worked there and the mom
Yes.
worked in the deli.
Yes.
And they had kids, they'd go on vacation, they had a house in Vanessa, and they lived there, had not, it's spending money, it's pretty decent lives, I'd say.
I know.
Can't do that anymore, you couldn't do that in.
No. Oh, no. Oh,
Can't do anything. You couldn't do anything and then go shop at that grocery store.
no.
You couldn't have worked at the Giant Eagle but afforded the Giant Eagle, you'd have to go to all.
I only go to Johnny Eagle to get like meat. It's
You have to go get, like, you have to get stuff like, there's, have medicine or something, I need medicine, so we're gonna do it.
And I might find cough syrup at Aldi, but I might not.
And if you do, yeah, some things, you gotta try it all.
You have to try. You have to try.
Yes, I
You
tried
might
it.
have to, yeah.
And they're hairy. They're almost like they have hair on them. You know what I'm talking about? These ones are great. I don't want that. I want this.
Yeah, it's like almost like oatmeal almost. Yeah.
So, and then somebody said the chicken's not good, but I get it.
I never had a problem with their meat.
I love, they're like their Wagyu burgers that are mixed with regular.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with
They're
them.
great.
I'm a stickler for a lot of grocery items.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. All these is wonderful.
it is.
The only place where you could actually save money.
That's right.
The only.
That's true. The only thing is they, like you said, they don't have everything, or they have it 1 week and then you
Yeah.
never see it again.
And like one time, like my wife and I, when we first got together, we threw a little cocktail party at our house. And, or maybe it was a New Year's or something. And she invited all her friends, and I got to meet all her friends and all her husbands. And she and I showed up. And we didn't really talk to each other. Did you want to get stuff for a party? Yeah, I don't know. You want to get stuff for... So we showed up with stuff for a party. We had the exact same thing. And it was all Italian meats and cheeses. Prosciutto, all the olives, everything. The spread, the little jams and all kind of stuff. It was all from Aldi's, and it was all delicious, and everybody didn't know that it was home spread, Italian spread together from stuff from Aldi. If you buy that same thing at Chinese, it's like 3 times.
3 times, you're right. Even Walmart is getting up there. It's still less than Chinese.
Walmart's meats are ridiculous.
I won't buy meat.
I don't really
Ever.
go to Walmart unless I have to,
Yeah.
because I go to Walmart in Bethel Park and it's still an old fashioned Walmart. It doesn't have grocery.
Oh.
So it's just like a department store.
Yeah, like some Targets are like that.
Yeah, right. And it is right next to, it literally shares a door with a giant eagle. Like like literally you go and you go this door, that door.
Yeah.
One's a different store. And it's weird because nowhere else is it, I've ever seen anything like that. And I go there sometimes. That's more civilized. It's more genteel. This one up here is wow, but that one off 30.
Walmart? Which one, North or South? It's 5 minutes from my house, I have no choice but to go. Sometimes I'll watch in North Huntington, that's a nice one. But yeah, it's,
Wild West.
it is, and I'll tell you what, you get Christmas, I swear to God, the shelf, I swear people just go like this. Cause you can't get, I've never seen anything like that, that is the most, they said that is the most shoplifted Walmart in the country.
Do you want to borrow mine, or you
I
want to
believe
take
it.
yours?
I believe it.
Like the last time I was at Walmart, literally, I don't want anybody checking my bags. I don't want to have to give
Right.
receipts to
I
anybody.
never do.
I refuse. And when I was there, because you know what? If somebody messes with me and I'm down, I will take it back. I will take it to I will give me my money back. I'll never come here again.
That's it.
Don't bother me or accuse me of anything. I have the bags. I have a slip in my pocket. If you really need to go look on the camera.
I hold it so they can see it, but I don't. I've never stopped, ever. It's never stopped.
Here's the big problem. Now, all these companies thought they were gonna save all this money
With
and
the
not
self-
pay people with self-checkout. And guess what everybody's doing? 1, 2, skip a few.
Or
1, 2,
layer.
skip a
You see that woman? She was like layering stuff and she ran through one. It was like,
That's crazy.
they caught her.
few. And so there have been times when I've been at sales and I missed one thing on my scan.
I have done that. Actually,
And it's embarrassing. I feel embarrassed, but if you're out to steal, you wouldn't feel very embarrassed if 1,
Right.
2, skip a few here and there.
Yep.
Because number one, I don't work there.
So you're asking me to do a job of working here when I don't work here number one. I'm in a different union now. I'm not in the UFCW Local 23 anymore.
What are you gonna do, right?
I do it because it's fast. I'm a lot faster than those girls.
So if I have one or two, but I typically, the most notorious is essentially through Journey. It'll be Thursday at 4 o'clock and they'll have 3 days open.
Yeah.
And it's all self-check out.
Right.
And the companies are realizing they're losing, the shrink is so incredible. With 20% not being scanned.
Hello, welcome. Hello,
How can
whoa.
you prove it?
Are you alright, Mika?
Intent versus I
Bye.
forgot one.
Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Peach.
I certainly don't want to.
Oh, I love your username, but
And then, just miss those steaks. $45 for the steak. Free steak.
I hope you get well soon. Okay, I'm doing okay lah. A lot of drama happened today.
But now they can just do it out in the
Of
open,
course,
you
of
know?
course. I wish you the best
Their
recovery.
bright idea was to not pay people money and have these things, and they're losing. I read somewhere in the UK they're taking them out because the shrink is so.
And I didn't mean to, I just forgot.
Dark mode enabled.
But you're right.
And I want to keep those jobs on.
I hear what you're saying, but you know, Johnny, every year
They don't care. They're spinning off the gas pumps and everything to another company. They're either in a world of hurt, making mistakes, because if they're gonna let Wegmans come in and keep their prices high, they are going to lose.
Well, I think they're scared about Wegmans, but Wegmans is gonna be like, what, beyond Wexford out there at Cranberry?
Yeah, I think I'll start
So,
at Cranberry.
for now, I don't think, you know, and I was talking to my son, because he works in beer, so he knows kind of what, and he said, I think what happened here, because like, sheets took forever to come here. It was in Indiana, when I was in college, why don't we have anything in Allegheny, what is wrong with Allegheny County, we don't have these stores. He said, I honestly think what happened is that the last generation, like the boomer generation that were in these companies, they all sat down and said, I won't put a Giant Eagle here, I won't put a Wegmans over here, I won't come in and compete with you over here. And he said, I think the kids have taken over, and I think it's Wild West again, and nobody cares.
Old agreements are gone.
Yeah, and he said, now you're seeing, like, in Monroeville, they have a get-go right here. They're gonna build a Sheetz literally right here. So if you go through Monroeville, there's 5 or 6 places where they're literally right across the street from each other. They're competing hard, right there, like you said. And I think he's right, because why all of a sudden are we seeing this? Didn't see it for a generation, and now all of a sudden.
You mean that intersection like where the Army Navy store was?
The junior high school, or no, yeah, Monroeville Gateway, the junior high is.
Oh, yeah.
there. There's a get-go there, and
Uh-huh.
there's like, there must be land over here, I guess they're gonna build Sheetz, the Sheetz, because Speedway is competing too. Because 7-Eleven and Sheetz, or 7-Eleven and Speedway now are the same company.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 7-Eleven bought Speedway, so if you walk into a Speedway, you'll see 7-Eleven merchandise.
Oh.
But yeah, But they're supposed to come in because it's a Japanese, I wanna say.
Yeah,
Japanese
right.
one. They're gonna make it more like Japanese 7-Elevens where you can buy healthy food. You know, of course, we'll be the last ones they ever do that to.
Yeah, because I shop at the 7-Eleven every day. They have like egg salad sandwiches, and that's basically like the only thing they've brought over. So,
Yeah,
but I don't like that one that I go to. It's right down here. It's about
yeah, yes.
it's in Pleasant Hills, but it's like seedy right there for some reason because there's like a seedy hotel, and then like it's like what is this like this right here? And then there's like the high rise over there too. That's like everything.
Yeah. Well, there's a 7-Eleven in Turtle Creek. Which I'll tell you, if you're on Triborough, just the main drag, toward Pitcairn, we have Wilmerding. So if you go up on the hill, there's one out there. And I can walk there from my house, because my house is up there. So they have, you know, those rollers they do, they have taquitos
Yeah.
that are literally,
Yeah, I had one time too, and they were excellent.
yeah.
But I saw that there's the hot dogs and stuff are self-serving.
Yeah,
They
they,
just switched
even,
it around.
yeah, even my 7-Eleven finally changed that, and which, you talk about, I mean, that 7-Eleven, and they still don't have coffee machines, they still have the old big old.
Yeah, downhill crap.
You need some new, huh?
One of my favorite restaurants is in Monroeville. It's down
Oh.
in Golden Track. Whatever that is. You come down to
Yeah, I know where you are.
you come down to our, and then you make a left in Garden City there,
Mhm.
and you go past the waterworks,
Okay.
and it's the first thing on the right there. Udipi Cafe. Udipi. UDIPI.
Can't say I've heard news.
Right past the waterworks.
I hear where you are, but I guess it just,
It's Indian restaurant.
oh, well, that's why.
And